We have a huge array of solar sail producers behind us, but you know what? It's just not enough. We need more. A lot more. Because we have a massive project ahead of us. Back on Leonis Minoris. And it's not going to be satisfied by the meager amount of sales we have coming in right now. Welcome back, everyone. Atheenon here. Let's get back into some more Dyson Sphere program in our Gamma Andromeda series. When we left off last time, we were concerned about our photon combiners. It looks like currently we are gaining a few photon combiners in here. We are burning through a lot, though. It looks like one is burnt. It looks like we're actually losing photon combiners with our new line over here. That's not super surprising because we built this whole line over here. So I think what we need to do is we need to bolster our photon combiner output so that we can have more combiners going into these storages that are currently doing it. And it looks like we almost might need them to... Looks like we have them going into one and feeding into the other, which is interesting. I'm almost curious if I take all those out of there, put them in there. I'm just curious if the photon combiners inside this place here are actually winning or losing in the game of we are running through them. I have a feeling we are running through photon combiners faster than we are making them right now. And actually, I don't even know why I'm questioning this. We can actually physically see that in our production menu for this planet. For our local planet, photon combiners were making 24 in the last 10 minutes. Let's just look at the last minute. Oh yeah, in the last minute we are majorly underproducing. In the last 10 minutes we're underproducing. In the last hour we're underproducing. Okay, so we are underproducing. See, in the last 10 hours we produced just fine, but that is before we created our new line of solar sails. So eventually we would run out of photon combiners on this planet. So we definitely need to extend these lines down quite a bit and get more photon combiner activity going on. We definitely have the resources for it. It's not like we're short on any resources that we can see. So let's get that in there. We got the output line over here, the input lines there, and then we should be able to do a simple copy paste. Lack of item, huh? That cannot be true. Am I really out of those? I am really truly out of those. I'm out of my assemblers. Okay, well that sucks. And I placed those completely wrong. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Got rid of all the extra resources there. So one nice thing about these is I have these beautiful, lovely assembly machines being made on another planet and pretty much just ready to ship to me whenever I want them. So I'm going to demand to bring me a couple hundred. Because why not? We need them. I'm not gonna be upset if it brings me a few hundred of them. And then we can continue our line down there and get that made and look all good. And then what we can start thinking about as well is where do we want to extend our line for the solar sails. We have these 2 lines here for solar sails. Now let's just make sure these are not running out of any materials. Those are not running out of anything. They're being fed just perfect. Look at all those solar sails heading out. We actually, yeah, see, we still have no backup of solar sails here. That's I think the main thing that concerns me the most. Is that although we have solar sails going out of here, we have no backup at all of solar sails on this planet. This appears to be going great with the graphene. Here's the graphene is going good. So we need graphene for the making of, yeah, for the making of the solar sails. Gosh, I was like, for the making of something here. I know it's making something. Think Atheenon. Think it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Okay, those are almost here, and then we can clear it and reset it once they arrive. So I think what I want to do is I want to bring, I think I can extend this line. I don't want to run it short of resources, so I'm almost thinking of putting a splitter in here for both of these and splitting it off to have another line of them go out. I think what I'll do is I'm going to switch this line coming that way, and then I'm going to put a splitter down. Let's see how can we do this? Probably put it. Can I put 2 of those side by side? I cannot. As close as you can put some things, you can't put other things side by side. It's so annoying. All right, let's try this one more time. I might be able to get away with that. Let's see if this works. Well, that works going out. I lift this line up. And then we shorten it by 1. And bring it in there. Perfect. Now this one should be a little easier. Oh, I guess I just took it out, took it like that. Okay, perfect. That's fine. There's that. I bring this down there. Then bring that down to there. And if I bring that all the way across, I'm just gonna make another big long line here. I guess I could extend that line as well if I wanted to. That would not be hard to do at all. Oh, my bots didn't even have a chance to finish that. I was like, why is there nothing, no product? I was like, am I out of that stuff? There's no products coming along. No, the bots just didn't have a chance to go finish the belt. The bots were like, you moved too fast for us, sir. We could not keep up. We could not keep up with as fast as you were moving. All right, these should be here by now. Yep. So we'll clear and reset that. They gave us 220 of those. That is perfect. Okay, what's going on here? I'm out of computer chips. Really? So not enough computer chips are making it around now. So I probably need to up my computer chips as well. We've finally broken the computer chips. Computer chips are going so much that we broke them. Oh no, we didn't break computer chips. What did we break? They're getting no iron. Oh, the iron has broken. The iron has stopped flowing, boys and girls. So that's a pretty easy fix. Because it's not like we don't have tons of iron here. That's one reason I built these lines like I did, is I can expand them when I need to. That should probably be enough. I mean, we probably are going to run into some computer chip problems or some circuit board problems, I would guess. Should start seeing iron flowing all the way to the end, although one thing I may need to do just to make this work a little bit better, because it looks like it is coming out very fast, but it's just not making it down to the end, is I think we'll pile it a little bit. Nice thing about the pilers, we can always move it later if we need to. Yeah, it's definitely, we aren't using up the copper as much. Yeah, because each one of these is taking 2 iron and only 1 copper. So hopefully we'll start seeing some of this iron make it all the way down to the end. Okay, I just saw some get down here. One thing we can do to just speed the process up is that we have a bunch of iron on us that we could just dump onto the line real quick, and then we can actually see if the line can hold itself or not. It's not going to be proliferated like we like, but we can see if it actually can start stacking up at the end here. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we need even more. We put enough pressure on these that it definitely needs to come down more. Oh wait, what's going on here though? These aren't even able to output. Okay. Well, there's another problem. That's a whole nother issue for a whole nother... Okay, that's a whole nother issue there. Alright, so what we need to do is cut that. And then we need to do another thing. We need to pile this twice here, basically. So I'm going to put another piler here. Right by it. Put a splitter here. This is going to come in through that and come out, and then we'll have this piler come in through here, and then we'll have it feed in that way, and then we're going to give extra output lines to there, there, there. We're just basically going to double up the output lines. You know what? Let's copy and paste it all the way down. They can all have double output lines. Now, the only reason it should get stacked up is if something is not working right. Okay, so now there's not enough. Okay, so now they're yeah, now it's making it immediately started making it down there fast enough. Okay. That's weird that this one is like showing no motion, although this is an active. Oh, I see why. It wasn't pulling it from the right place. All right, so now we should have enough coming down for everything. Oh yeah, that filled it up, no problem at all. It wasn't even really a processor problem or a circuit board problem. It was a problem with the. It was a problem with the iron that just backed everything up. That's the one thing I found with this game is that the more you play it, you'll notice that you'll have problems, and you'll be like, why is this happening? And then you'll look a little further into it, and you're like, oh, it's not even so much the end result that I'm having the problem with. There's something further down the line, especially when you get into the more complex systems, where there's like 3 or 4 steps to everything that's happening. It's like if one thing breaks down somewhere along the line, all of a sudden you have catastrophic failure. Yeah, see, this is already emptying out. We'll look at that in a minute, but I still think we're going to need to expand that line. I don't even know if we're making enough right now. Yeah, it looks like the photon combiners are still underwhelming. Yeah, we got to expand this even further. More photons. We need more photons. Well, that could also have been affected by the shortage that we had on the circuit board side. The circuit board shortage could have caused some of that too. Gonna put those in a little less, in a spot where I don't need to build anything. It's like, why won't it let me build there? There we go. Okay, perfect. It's like, why won't it let me build there? Alrighty, beautiful. Love it. Trim those lines down. Alright, it looks like these are feeding out just fine. I'm not seeing any problems here. I'm not seeing any backup either. See how that works, but we got to go build another line here, boys and girls. So this line we're actually going to start. We aren't going to do it over here. We're going to actually do it here. Remove sorted previews. Yeah, let's just remove the sorted previews. I think what I want to do is I want to have... Do I want the out? Yeah, I guess I could put the output line there, couldn't I? I could put this output line right here. Oh, that is beautiful. I could have it come straight up here. Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. Okay, I love that. I love it. Okay, well that's gonna. I didn't even plan that, and it worked out that good. All right, let's just build it all the way down here. Now again, this is just this is not going to solve our problem. I don't think long term. We're still going to need more solar sails, one way or the other. This puts a band-aid on our problem. So actually now, I think I can delete that, and I can just draw this over because this is actually going to fit now. Oh yeah, we're going total ham on these. It's weird how these ones are like situated really close. I think it's because of the. I don't know. That's so weird. Can I get those closer together too? Oh, I see why I had to do it. Oh, it's because it's the way that the it's the way that the game will allow me to have because of the way the latitude lines are here. You can't drag them like you could below. The drag function is see now it's getting all goofy. Yeah, it got all goofified. All right, let's get a little power out here too. Oh, I just need a little Tesla tower here. Boop, right there. There we go. All right, let's trim these lines a little bit. I guess I could put more in here if I spaced them a little bit better, but wow, I have a lot of graphene. Okay, I got no more on me. Good. Okay, so that went up and why did that go up and over? I did not want that to go up and over. I just wanted to draw a line down here. Okay. I think I can put these side by side here. That like that. And then I'm going to build another one of these here. And by the way, these painters, it doesn't matter which direction you have them facing, it paints the item no matter what. Ooh, that may or may not work. I don't think I can fit that from there to the. Oh, it will. Okay, that's weird as hell, but it works. Okay, fine. So it'll paint it no matter which way it's facing. It doesn't have a direction. It's not directional. Usually I do it from the. Usually when I do these lines, it inputs from this side, what I think is the back side, and goes out this way. But you can have it come in this way, and it paints it just the same. It paints it no problem at all. It has no problem painting it at all. Now these lines backed up really bad because of my horrible management here, so I'm gonna grab a bunch of sails off them. These are all backed up now. So there will be some unpainted sails that are going to Homeworld or going to Leonis Minoris, but that's okay. That's fine. There can be some unpainted sails in the world. It's not the end. It's not the end of the world. It will still work. It looks like they are struggling a little bit to get the sails out on the end, but they do eventually go. It looks like we actually are now in the last 10 minutes. You notice our photon combiners have gone into the positive. So we're positive on photon combiners. And we are now making 7,500 solar sails a minute on this planet. Let's just make sure everything appears before we leave back to Leonis Minoris. Good God, look at that is just look how glorious that is. Look at that. Look at the amount of stuff we have going on. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's still shipping these out as fast as it possibly can. shipping it out as fast as it possibly can. And I think it's shipping them out from both places. So we have 2 exports going out of here. We got an export going out here. All of this line is going out on that station, and all of these lines are going out on this station. And they are basically exporting as fast as they possibly can. There is no backup at all that's going on any of it. Now, it looks like the iron is backed up, which is fine. I like to see the iron backed up. And it looks like these are actually backed up as well. I want to just check one more time. We'll check the very ends of the lines here. Yeah, these appear no problem at all. We got plenty of optical grading crystal still coming in. I mean, it's using up a lot, but we have a good surplus, a good solid surplus of it here. So that I think looks great. It looks good. All right. Wow. Well, that was a lot on Nariel Zurich. That was a lot of stuff going on Nariel Zurich there. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I have optical grading crystal in this system. I've planned all of it though, right? 4679, 46. Okay, so we got 4,679 optical grading crystal. One of the reasons I chose this system, there were several reasons I chose this system. Number 1, it has optical grading crystal in it already, which is a large component for the solar sails, because you need that to make the photon combiners. The second reason I chose it is that it's only 3 light years away from Leonis Minoris, where we are building our, wow, look at, oh my god, where we're building our Dyson sphere, and we're sending them to Leonis Minoris 1. So that's the other reason I wanted to have the setup for those so close, because that makes it just easier. I found that production-wise, having your off-world production close to where you're sending it is very good. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Time to go check on the health of Leonis Minoris, boys and girls, and see where we stand on our Dyson sphere and our Dyson swarms. It looked like everything was going pretty darn good. Wow. Oh my god. Look at the stream of solar sails going out of there. That is awesome. We'll land in our what is this, the southern or north? Southern. This is our southern ring. We'll land in our southern ring of of excitement. It looks like everything is super healthy here, though. I mean, it seems like we have lots of sails. Let's check the back stock. Yeah, these are they're still burning through them pretty quick, but it's got a lot of them coming, and it doesn't seem like anything is out of sails there. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at all this, look at all the extra sails there. That is filling up with sails as fast as those bots can bring them to them. Okay, that's very encouraging. I mean, these are huge rings too. These are huge rings. You can actually see the sails are going around the rings, but they are getting used up a lot. And there are gaps where there are no sails coming in. See, there's sails going out. There's like 2,400 sails coming in. Is this full on bots? That is full on bots. Where are those bots getting their sails from, I wonder? So they're going and getting their sails from over here. Let's make sure that this hub here, that hub has a full 100 bots on it. Yep. So this is where our sails are being brought in. It's also where our local sails are being put into here too. All of our local production is coming over to this area as well. And it looks like locally our production is hunky-dory. Yeah. Now, one thing I could do I don't think I think the I think the sales are only being taken out of here by bots. Yes, the bots are there's no actual lines coming out of there of the sales. Wow. That is just incredible to watch. All of this, and the thing that's so cool is all of this we've built. All of this has been built. None of this has just happened. This has all been built. Okay, one thing we could do, because this is getting really full, is I could just stop. I could stop it at, say, 6,000. Because this is closest to, like most logistics, because this is the closest place to the hub where these things are being brought from, it is demanding more, and it's getting them to it quicker, so it's sucking them out of this, which is leaving less of them to go elsewhere. So I want it to demand less, so that the ones that are here can be demanded across the planet more. Look at how many are coming in. There's 11,000 solar sails in transit right now. So I think we've definitely had a step in the right direction as far as like making sure our solar sails. Okay, so this is quite healthy here. That's actually got a good backup on it. I'm almost thinking of making another. This is not firing hardly anything. I'd rather make a. This is orbit 2. Yeah, none of these are firing at all. Any orbit I set this on is not firing. Let's make a new orbit. So where's orbit 4? I want to edit it. If I do that, turn it that way. Oops, I screwed that up. I expand it out. Can I? Oh, I can move that there. I wanted to see how that's gonna react with the planet. So if I do this, if I expand it out, tip it up on its edge like this. Turn it like that. Let's see how that works. Oh. Yep, there we go. There we go. Let's get this going. We need more sails in the air. I still have a hard time understanding what governs the, you know, how to make a good judgment on how my ring should, my solar ring should be set up. But we're getting it. We're getting it. We're starting to understand it. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these all going on the same one. I wish there was a way to mass tell a whole bunch of places to do the same one at the same time. That would be really cool if there was. Now this again, since we're getting all these to fire again, is going to obviously put strain on our system. Okay, so those are all on 4, right? Yep, and that one's not firing. That's okay. And I changed 4 a little bit as far as the orbit, the inclination. I should probably do like 2 or 3 of them at the same time, huh? Less trips I'll have to make around the planet. I mean, there's still going to be dark sides, but I want to make those dark sides less and less. When I came over here, and this entire side is not firing anything, that makes me go, yeah, I probably have the wrong one set up. Yeah, the Orbit 2 is not... Orbit 2 is just one that's not real great. Like I said, there's still going to be dark times where it's not getting as much stuff, because we are on a planet that rotates. We're on a planet that goes behind a gas giant every once in a while, so it is blocked from the sun. So there are going to be moments where the planet does not have where these guns do not have a clear view of, you know, an area that it can fire at. Okay, these are all on orbit 4 now. Excellent. Let's go out to the final ring. So we're just gonna switch these up real quick. I know we're a little over on time, but we're gonna switch these up real quick, and then we'll wrap things up. I think we'll take a look at a couple other things real quick, and then we will. Oh God, look at all those guns firing. Nope. If anybody knows a faster way to do this, please leave it in the comments. I don't know. I don't know of a faster way. There maybe is a faster way to do it than I'm doing it. Maybe a hotkey or something, or you can highlight a whole section and just change them. But I don't know how to do it, so. almost there. There we go. Everything is firing at the same place now. See, now we got over half this side firing. Over half this side of the moon, half this side of the planet is firing on this hemisphere, which makes me very, very happy. We put a lot of work into getting this side of the hemisphere, like, actually to have solar sails. Good Lord, it is chewing up the solar sails like crazy now. There's none. There's like there's hardly any going around now. Oh, it's gonna run it. I think it's gonna run through. Although a lot of these have like a bunch of solar sails in them, so it could happen. These are set up on number, which one? Orbit 5. Okay, that's a new one that I just set up. Okay, so these ones here are on orbit 2. So those ones can do orbit 2, and these ones are on orbit 3 up here. And this is the side I think that I want to work on next time. I want to get more sails going out on this side, because this side is doing pretty dang good. All right, well, what a great place to leave it, boys and girls. We got massive amounts. Massive amount. Yeah, this side's way healthier now. Look at that. Over half of it is firing at the moment, which has probably helped our Dyson sphere a bit. We're up to 451 gigawatts. We are currently absorbing 24,600 sails. We have over 10 million points constructed of 41 million. We have 502,000 constructed of 518,000 for this side over here. Which actually, before we finish this, let's build in our stuff. Places that are full, we'll build them in. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Wow, look at all those that are done. These are all ready to go. It's filled in every single one of those. Wow. So that is that. I mean, it's working on those, and only it has less than. I mean, it only has like less than 20,000 more points to put on there, and look at the stream of rockets coming out. It's still super steady. Still super steady, boys and girls. And the Death Star is firing away. I think we finished. I think we figured out a good place for that pole to be. That pole is firing. Look at that. Look at that going out there right now. Oh my God. That is a lot of solar sails. All right, well, we are going to wrap it up here, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. If it's not your first time here, or even your second, maybe check out that join button and maybe become a member of the channel. Support the channel in that way. Support my efforts here on YouTube as well as on Twitch. And as always, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will see you next time for more Dyson Sphere program in our Gamma Andromeda series.